stream. Okay, so sorry for the huge delay, but after all that, it is now. So now, okay, it's up now, and I was having a big bit of trouble there trying to get the actual webcam to work, which is a bit of a bummer, but doesn't really matter now. It took me about 2 hours trying to figure out how to get the live streaming feature to work on YouTube. It's not easy for me to figure it out, so obviously I'm doing it on this now, which isn't as bad, but let's try and figure out how to view the comments. 2 seconds. Just going to be a little bit quiet for a moment, but I think it'll be worth it, hopefully. Probably extremely close to the camera. But hopefully whoever's watching this is okay, but okay. La 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 la. Anybody watching? Nope, I don't believe so. That's okay. Let's go to my live control room, because it sounds so fancy. There, that's a bit of a more comfortable way to sit. So hopefully everybody's okay, whoever's watching this, but la la la, it is a bit of a dark night at the moment, but that's not too bad. But da 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 da. Should be live. Yeah, should be live. I'd be a bit concerned if we weren't live. Okay. But anyway, I'll say live stream, nobody's watching just now, but I am not too upset at that because I'm still getting used to this. It's still something fairly new, and I'm not too sure like how it's going to work properly, but that's fine. And I'm still trying to get used to this whole thing of YouTube live streaming. Woo 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 woo. And dramatically, why is it zooming in so much? There. So obviously, anyone who is watching this, hello, lots of love up the way from Scotland. It is, let's see what time is. It is not exactly early. Where's my phone gone? It is 10 minutes past 9 at night, so 21:09 or 9:09 PM. As you can hear, I've kind of got a bit of a stuffy nose, but that doesn't really matter to me because I always have one, in all honesty. So I suppose I should just kind of start going ahead with this. there's no really anybody watching still, but that's fine. Let's just put this in the chat, and let's go and have a double check if it's showing up that the live stream is on. So all of our wonderful people are able to see. You can be quiet, pop up. Okay, so we should be okay, I hope. But it doesn't really matter too much, I hope. Okay, so I think I've just figured out that I'd be actually technically doing 2 live streams at the exact same time. Wondered what was wrong, but that seems to be it. I've got 2 live streams going up on the exact same time, which is a bit of a pest, but what can you do? Let's have a looky look here. That's fine. So, hello, the 2 wonderful watchers, whoever you may be. So I'll say, I am Sherlock, or Sherlock, as some people say. Live stream is going to be literally ask me absolutely anything you want today. Quick question in the chat. Are you able to hear me okay? Hopefully you are able to hear me okay. If not, I'll try and adjust the volume. I'm not too sure how, but I will try and look. Is the camera looking okay? Just basically in general, can you hear me? Do I need to speak louder? Do I need to speak a bit more quiet? Just let the chat do whatever they want, really. Okay, so as you can see from the title of the live stream, yep, volume's fine. Thank you, Riddles. So I'll say from the title of the live stream, I'm going to go through some of the Funko products that I have. Speaking about Comic Con, my cosplays, so my current and future cosplays, and just cosplay ideas, and just general, like, ask me anything. I'm not terribly bothered. I'll be doing this live stream as long as you wanted me to. if there's absolutely nobody on, I'm talking to myself, then I might consider ending the live stream there. So, first things first, I suppose I'll go on to Funko, because that just seems the sort of natural progression we should go to. So, I have lots of Funko products now. I did a previous video about a month or two ago of my Funko collection, and it's now fairly grown with the help of my twin brother, whom I shall not mention to protect the innocent. But I'm surrounded by lots of things. Let's get this up here. I kind of break the Funko sacred rule, and I collect majority of mine out of their boxes. So please don't kill me. I do have a couple of them that are still in their boxes, but almost 99% of them are out of the boxes. Yeah, and they are literally bags full. So, am I still able to be seen okay? I think so, because my camera that I'm looking at has about a 10-second delay and is flipped that you're looking at. So it's a little bit confusing sometimes, but I'm just looking at my camera that has the current feedback rather than my delayed camera. Otherwise, I'm just going to get very blubbery and confused. So I'll start with the two Funko products that I have that are in their boxes. And these are the only two I have in the boxes so far. So the first one I have is my Agent Carter, Peggy Carter. And I really like this. I got this online and I had to wait ages for it to arrive. They did originally say that it was going to be here for Valentine's Day, so about February time, and they delayed it by over a month. I only got this a couple of weeks ago, and I'm so impressed. I love it still, but not happy with the wait times. As you can see, she is sepia coloured or sepia coloured. It's back as well. So rather than the standard Peggy Carter, I'm not sure if it is a standard Peggy Carter, but if there is, I want it. So it's a side as well. So Peggy Carter from the show, obviously Agent Carter. I've not watched all of it, but I really like it so far. And the only other one I've got, and the only reason it's staying in the box is because it is a rare one to find. Basically, it's rare. Is the golden SpongeBob SquarePants. So I don't know if you can see it from the shine. And I'll very gently take this out because I like to keep this one inside of its box because it is such a rare item. I got it for a really good price apparently. Because all the SpongeBob ones are retired, so they're no longer being made. And so this is the golden SpongeBob. So that one, I quite like that. I quite like to get more of the SpongeBob set, but they are incredibly difficult to find. Or you can be paying literally like a good couple £100 or a couple $100 for one pop vinyl. Which I'm not willing to do. I'm not that rich. Let's get a little closer. Sorry if you hear random squeaking. That's me shuffling on my bed. As you can see by the headboard there. It's just, I do have a couple. I'm starting to get more and more boxed ones as well. I lied. And I'll show you the two other ones that I have boxed, the others that I'm planning to get boxed. So I am planning to go down to the big official Sherlock convention in London this year. And for that, I'm wanting to collect all of the Sherlock pop vinyls to bring down so I can get them signed by the cast and crew. So currently I have two that are in their boxes, but there are 10 in the collection. So, first one I've got in the box is Mr. Mycroft Holmes, played by the wonderful Mark Gatiss, or Gatiss, but it's Gatiss. I love this pop a lot, it's so sweet. There's the back. And so hopefully if I can go down I can get this signed by him. It would be amazing if I can get it signed by him. If not, I'll be a little bit upset, but I'll still have it in the box. Next one is one of my favourite ones of this entire set, which is the Jim Moriarty with the crown jewels. So it is a really heavy pop compared to other pops. Let's just gently get him out. This one is much more heavy. Oh, someone left. That's okay. So compared to other pops, this one is extremely heavy. But no, those who are on the stream, hopefully you're doing okay. Like I said, it is 9:20 at night here in Scotland, which isn't too bad, but if you want to come join the stream, on you go. I will be hopefully getting into more interesting things, because if pop finals aren't for you, just let me know and I can probably either speed it up or skip a wee bit. Just let me know what you prefer, basically. This stream is going to be tailored all around what you say in the chat, and what you kind of let me know is happening and what you want within the chat. So we can do it, because this stream, this channel, is all about you, not me. I only put videos up because it's what I want to see, if it interests you, if it's something you want on the channel, basically. Like, I put my cosplay videos up, and that seems to be getting quite a good reaction. The Funko Pop video went up, that got a really good reaction. So I don't know if you're wanting more of them in the future. I'm not terribly sure, but if you let me know, obviously. Speaking of cosplay, I did put up a video a couple of weeks ago. I think it's a couple of weeks ago, saying about my going to Glasgow Comic Con this year. I made a mistake. It's not called Glasgow Comic Con. It is MCM Scotland. They are the same people that do London, Manchester, and Birmingham, all around the UK. And I'll be going to MCM Scotland this year. Again, I go every year since it started up here, and ready making my cosplay. Very excited about that. The cosplay I'm going as, I'll show you as pop, is Grell Sutcliffe from Black Butler, which I am extremely excited to have, to be doing. And my twin brother, whom I have now convinced to like Black Butler, which I am happy I have converted them, is going to be going as the Undertaker, which is extremely exciting, because it's not just going to be me going as Silver Black Butler. And I've got a bunch of cosplay things, not cosplay things, but some of my cosplay items that I got. So this is actually my cosplay wig. Let's get it out. So it is a very long wig, and that goes with the cap. So let's just demonstrate the wig and wig cap. Let's see if I can actually do this without flubbing it up. Okay, so it's not going to be the best thing that you've ever seen, but it will be semi-decent. Take these off. Okay, so that's the white cap on. It needs to get pushed up just a tiny bit more. And then I need to put the Grail glasses on. Put that over. So they go down. And then been brushing this wig out most of the afternoon, but I have another one on the way which should be a lot easier to manipulate, manage and take care of, because the wig I currently have, this one, is synthetic hair, which is not great for cosplay in my opinion, because it tangles so easily and it clumps up so easily. It is the worst thing in creation, in my humble opinion. So this is what the, let's move this back a bit. So this is the wig and glasses, and I also today managed to make the teeth, well, beginnings of teeth. These are the first lot of teeth for my Grail cosplay. Let's see if this can, yeah. So let's get these slotted. I made these out of polymorph. I don't know if you can see that. So that means that they can melt in plastic that melts in water, and you can mold them really, really easy. Cosplayers used to use air dry clay, or used to just buy them. So first tooth in. So because I've got braces, it's a lot more tricky. Because I've got braces, false teeth are a lot trickier to basically have. So polymorph is one of the best things to use. Let's get these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll say now Grail Sutcliffe. These are very, very early stages of them. They're not those I'm going to be using for Comic Con, because they are a bit bulky. They're a little bit uneven at the top. So they're not going to be the ones I'm going to be using, but as you can see, they are pretty good. They clip on really nicely to the brace, and I believe I can speak pretty good in it. I might not. Ooh, got a hair stuck there. And it does look pretty good to Grail, which I am really impressed at. So also you can be like, the wig needs to be styled, because this isn't what Grail's hair looks like. It needs to be more flicked out and needs to be cut around a lot more. But that'll be when I get my new wig, which should be on its way actually. Can just keep this on for the rest of the stream now. So if we get anyone else joining us, I'll be spooked by Grail. I'll be getting the costume ordered soon, and I am contemplating between 2 parts of Grail's cosplay, which is between getting Grail's safety scissors from the anime as my weapon, or actually purchasing Grail's death sai, chainsaw death sai, which I'm not too sure whether I should get it or not, but that would be quite good. But that one is a lot more expensive for the death sai, as it is about £79, which is about $160, $150. Wasn't too great, in all honesty, but can't really help it. I'll say, if anyone's got any opinions or any ideas, just let me know, or if you prefer the safety scissors that I should use for Comic Con, or the Death Sci chainsaw. Again, let me know. I love hearing everyone's opinions. Obviously, I might be squinting a bit more because I've got these glasses on. But no, I'm really impressed with the teeth. They took really little time to make, actually. The polymorph itself, they are come in bead form, so they're teeny tiny pellets, and you heat them up in boiling water, and you can mold them really, really easily. So that is pretty good. But it cools down quite quickly as well, so you can mold it. You mold it into the shape of a little fag, hold it against the brace button, and then trim off the excess. So lovely, I know. So let's turn around. You can probably see the brace button there. Woo! So that's what clips on. I'm going to be making an extra pair for the day of Comic Con. So if any of these teeth fall off, I can just put another one on. I was thinking about making it in one full solid set to clip on in one go, but that's going to take a lot more work. And it's not as easy with braces because of the buttons. Because if one piece is off at all, then it's not going to clip onto your brace buttons, and it's going to pull something off, and you may potentially break your brace, which isn't really great. So I'll say doing it individually, it looks like a lost tooth. Doing it individually is the best idea. I'm going to practice soon and get each button with a tooth. At the moment, this tooth and this tooth are connected to two buttons. So I'm going to try and see if I can whittle them down or make really thin teeth and connect them to one button each to try and give more fuller teeth for Grell. Let's have a look and see if the cons are saying anything. Because I believe I could be the only one here at the moment. Let's have a look. But no, teeth are pretty good. They will stay on all day, just about. Unfortunately, you can't actually eat or drink anything properly. Purely because they are actually stuck to your teeth, which isn't the greatest thing. But apart from that, they should actually be able to stay on the teeth all day without so much, without really any issues. But that's not too bad. But no, I'm really impressed with the cosplay. I'm super excited to be doing well. Doing well. Because I adore the character so much. I've only recently gotten into Black Butler, but I love Black Butler so much now. I'm hooked, properly hooked. But I want to try and make cosplay a professional thing for me. So I'd like to try and professionally cosplay, going to bigger conventions. My dream would be going to either MCM London and finally San Diego Comic Con. But I want to be more professional and get professional kit and not become more recognised, but be a more professional cosplayer than at the moment as a hobby, but full-time cosplaying because I adore it so much. It gives me huge amount of confidence, huge amount of creativity, and it's something I can see myself happily doing for years to come, basically. Last year I went as Poison Ivy from the Batman series. It was an original costume I made myself by taking a green corset and attaching plastic ivy leaves on a vine around the entire corset, as well as on the skirt. The skirt was short in front with a big bustle around the back, and again I attached ivy leaves by hand onto that. I don't have it with me just now. My friend unfortunately has borrowed it at Halloween and still has not returned it, so I can't even show you the costume. The other cosplay I have at the moment, I've got a couple. I'll say the beginnings of this Grail cosplay, and I have a Supergirl cosplay that I had for Batman vs Superman. I went to the opening night, so I was at the midnight premiere in our local cinema or theatre, local cinema here in Scotland. So I went as Supergirl. So let me click. Close it down. Ta-da! So quite long. Let's move this here. So here is the main part of the cosplay, and obviously since it's Supergirl, it needs to have a cape. And there's my cape. I love it. It was such a good cosplay to do. And it was good because it did get a lot of attention, because I'm one of the only people to actually go in any sort of costume to the opening night. The midnight premiere is very daunting, but on the plus side, me, my stepdad, and my brother were originally the only 3 people in our theatre screen. So having a whole theatre screen to yourself is pretty darn awesome, and it's one of the best things you can do. So obviously, naturally, I ran up and down the aisles several times and then got an asthma attack. It's extremely fun. For me, cosplaying is like a bit of freedom for me. I'm not the most outgoing or confident person that I've been told I'm not over the years. I don't like speaking in public much. I don't like speaking to people I don't know at all. But when I cosplay, I can be another character. Like last year, I could be Poison Ivy, so I could go up to people dressed as Batman and exude that confidence and that sassiness and that bitchiness, and people would take it normally, and they wouldn't think I was being a horrible person. They would think, oh, they're just putting on a really bad act. It's part of the cosplay. And for me, it's the fun as well of making that cosplay and being proud of that cosplay and being able to be around other people who appreciate the cosplay. So I love, and I'm so excited to do this Grail one, because I've never done teeth prosthetics, and I've never had a weapon as a cosplay, like a cosplay prop before. So it's going to be interesting and really something new for me. I've never done it before. So I'm very excited for that. Very nervous for it as well. Let's take these out because probably getting a wee bit lesbian. Oh, that feels weird about the one now. Bro, I'd love to do cosplay as a full-time profession, but obviously life doesn't normally work that way, which isn't particularly fair. Because I think a lot of people find the exact same thing as me, is where cosplay is a form of freedom, it's a form of expression, and the only time they can do it is during Comic-Con or parties, or a lot of cosplayers, Halloween is their favourite time, but then they have the dilemma of you can't really use just your cosplay for Halloween because it's just a weird thing where it's like, no, I can't cosplay, it's Halloween. I don't know, I'm the exact same. But I'm extremely excited. MCM Scotland is in September, I believe. So I'm really excited to see who the guest speakers are going to be. last year we had another YouTuber, Tomska. Extremely excited. He's one of the nicest people in the world. But no, I'm rather excited to see who's going to be here this year. Basically, I'm super excited to see who's going to be here this year. At the moment, I believe we are having the 8th Doctor from Doctor Who. Extremely excited, Sylvester McCoy. So that'll be really exciting. He's confirmed a couple of months ago that he will be attending. Sorry, got a bit of an itchy nose. He's confirmed he shall be attending, so that is really exciting. But nope, I cannot wait. But part of me always gets nervous in case there is like nobody knows who I'm going to be cosplaying as. But that's I assume that's a fear that most cosplayers have, where they think that maybe nobody's going to recognise them, or nobody's going to like get who they're meant to be, or think that they're a really bad cosplayer. Nobody's a bad cosplayer. Nobody's ever a bad cosplayer. It just, some people have more creative output or different ideas or more money to buy cosplay items. Cosplay is just a form of expression so if you think, hey, wearing a t-shirt with some ears and a Captain America shield means I'm cosplaying as Captain America, so be it. If you want to get the full moving armor for Iron Man, so be it. It doesn't make you more or less of a cosplayer. Just some people prefer hand making everything, some people prefer buying everything. It doesn't matter. You can choose what you want. But no, just I know. It doesn't make you any more or less of a cosplayer, so I've got another piece for my cosplay to show. And I found this beauty. Extremely happy I found this in a charity shop. And I almost walked right past it until I realised what it was. I've been trying to find one for months and months and months. And I finally found one. So it is a Polaroid 1000. And these are rather rare to find now. So the camera cartridge, the picture cartridge would go in there. I'll say you hold it up and take the photo. I'm going to be taking this to Comic-Con because Grell has their own camera, but I don't think I'll be able to make a housing for the camera to make it look like Grell's original one, since Black Butler is based in Victoria, London, so it would be a very big boxy housed unit, which would lack the access to this, as well as potentially damaging the camera. And obviously I'm very excited because my camera that also came with it was the original flash bar. And if you don't know what a flash bar is, it's what you would, instead of your normal flash in your camera, your digital cameras now, you would need to buy a flash bar, and you'd have 10 shots. So every time you took a picture, one of the bulbs are going to burst with a flash. That's just called a flash bar. And once the 10 are up, you've ran out of flash bar, and you need to buy another one. Pretty cool. So I found out the date that this camera was purchased on because it's on the back of its original leaflet. So this one was bought on the 8th of December 1978, which makes it almost 40 years old. Doesn't mean that the camera was made 40 years ago, but it means the camera is almost 40 years old, which is amazing that it's survived this long. But I've been trying to find one for absolutely ages. These are extortionate. But I need to try and source some of the cartridges for a decent price, because the cartridges cost more than the camera in my case, and that's going to be quite a bit of money because each cartridge comes with 10 picture sheets, like 10 pictures, and if it's Comic-Con and I want to take some good pictures, especially if I'm taking it down to the Charlotte convention as well, which I hope to get pictures signed. I'm going to need quite a few picture cartridge packs, and that's going to add up to quite a bit of money. But I'm not terribly bothered because I'm going to slowly start saving up money now and get ready to buy them, and hopefully ask family and friends if I can get picture cartridge packs for birthdays and things like that, because they aren't the cheapest of items. Let's move it down here. I think I'm the only one viewing again. Eek. Which isn't too much of a bother. I'll just chat to myself again. But no, first ever live stream. I think it's going not too bad. Considering, but it could be worse. I will see if I can invite people on. So, sorry I'm being quiet, but just having a quick there. So I've got live chat here. So now I completely don't know if anybody's watching or not, but I will just keep yammering on, basically. And it's probably frozen on a lovely squint of my face, which I'm not terribly bothered at. Nothing really bothers me too much. There, that's it back now. But no, hopefully to get the live stream going for a little while. But if I'm the only body here, then I'm not terribly bothered, but that's fine. I can just be weird by myself then. I usually do. I might just put my teeth back in, because I like wearing them. Let's see. This one go again. Got one tooth. That's it. I put the wrong tooth on the wrong tooth. Ta-da! That could be why it wasn't working. Might go on Omegle. and see people's reactions. I don't do that because that'll be fun. So, see, I'm going to put in the tags like Black Butler, Grill Sutcliffe, things like that, and see people's reactions to Grill. So, let's see interests. Let's do cosplay and Grill Sutcliffe. So, let's do it. Connecting to its server. We both like cosplay. Oh, he left. We both like cosplay. Oh, can't see you. I do have red hair. Funny. Oh, I left. Hello? No, they seem to like it. Oh, they seems to like me. Let's try Black Butler. Because everything seems to be no fun at all. You know what? I think I'll actually leave the stream here because nobody's actually watching it, I don't believe. But this was actually a really fun first stream. And I hopefully to do some more soon. I'll advertise it. Oh, there's notice. Much earlier. So obviously people will be able to know that the stream is on rather than just finding it at the last minute. So bye bye for now.